So my friend is 6 months pregnant. She's like getting ready for her baby shower, finalizing her baby registry and all, and she asked me to make a list of like the random baby things that we really liked, that we found very useful, that we couldn't like survive the first six months without. So I went all through our house, all through the like garage, the bins with stuff that's been put away already, and made a list. And so I figured, why don't I share this here on this channel as well? Because, you know, things like strollers and cribs and like the big items like that, everyone's gonna pick based on what they're looking for, what they like, price point and stuff. But there's also a ton of things that you just don't know that you need until you need them. So that's that list. Random things, most we got on Amazon because you just can't beat the ease of delivery and returns on Amazon. Links are gonna be in the description below, and let's go. I got my coffee, I got my list with all the things, have my camera, baby is sleeping, I'm sitting outside. It is amazing out right now. So for breastfeeding pillows, we constantly use two. We have the Boppy, which I used more when the baby was very little, probably like the first like 2 months. Boppy I feel like is very firm and like very high, so at some point it became like too much cushion. And then we also have this pillow, has like multiple like leaves that you can like flip to like position the baby a little bit like more inclined versus like fully horizontal, and like the baby can even like almost sit there. So that pillow we're using a lot more. My husband loves using it for bottle feeding, and I also use it for breastfeeding. I can like adjust how much height and how much support I need for my elbow, so that one's really nice. Sanitizing bags, we first bought bottle sanitizer, like an appliance, but our kitchen's pretty small. We don't have a ton of like counter space, so having like an extra appliance, I didn't like that. Also, I felt like there's quite a bit of maintenance. It's just like another appliance that you have to like keep up with deliming and cleaning and changing the water and all that stuff. So I ended up returning that and getting microwave sanitizing bags. The ones that we use are from Munchkin. It was like a 10-pack or 6-pack or something for under $10. Every bag can be used up to 30 times, and it's like the same idea as any other bottle sanitizer. It uses steam, so you just put everything in the bag, and it's pretty good capacity to pour, I think like 3 ounces of water and pop it in microwave for 4 minutes. Voila, everything is sanitized, and the bag can be dried and put away, and it does not take up any space. So highly recommend that over like a sanitizer dryer bottle appliance. We started playing with solids around like 4.5, 5 months, and we got this waterproof like splash mat to go under the high chair because we have carpet in the house, so I didn't want to deal with having to clean the carpet obviously every time. That mat is so easy to clean. You can either wipe it or throw it in the washer. So we ended up buying 2 more because we also use it for her like play area on the floor. So if she's playing with like water or just playing on her belly, and like any spit ups or blowouts, it just like protects the floor, and it's so easy to clean. And we got one for outside too, because if I want to put her in the grass, sometimes like if it's early in the morning or we had sprinklers on, the grass is wet, so putting that waterproof mat underneath is like so helpful. For baby care, I wrote down the snot sucker, little spoon, and saline spray. So the snot sucker, I think the most popular is from Frida Baby, is something that I feel like most of us hope that they won't have to use, but end up using a ton. Usually babies, at least our baby, hated it, and I felt so bad using it, but when their nose is like fully clogged, like you have to get it out to help your baby breathe. For saline spray, we use the one from Little Remedies. I like that it's a really like strong spray, so it actually like gets in the nose. Babies tend to not mind saline spray at all, and it's amazing for their nose. It like softens and dissolves any of the like mucus that's in there. It moisturizes. It's great. And so the ones from Little Remedies, I get them from Amazon. It's like a 3-pack. They last a ton because it's a pretty big bottle. And then one more thing that's like super helpful, which I didn't know existed until I really needed it like yesterday, are those like little spoons that you can use to like get the booger out of the baby's nose. They're made from, I think, like silicone, so they're pretty like soft and flexible, and there's also like a stopper so you can't get it like too far in the nose if the baby moves or something, but like they're so helpful to like get those boogers out. And my baby tolerated those little spoons way better than the snot sucker, so if I could avoid using the snot sucker, then I wanted to do that, and those little spoons were amazing for that. Okay, I wrote down burp cloths. I was buying the like 12 packs. I think I ended up buying 3 12-packs just so we don't have to like do laundry too often. We kind of decided that the little things we'd rather buy more of so that we can avoid having to run the washer and dryer every day. So those 12 packs of muslin burp cloths were amazing. Soft crib sheets. So I found this one brand that I love so much. They are so soft, they're super cute, all the like colors and patterns. So I ended up getting that same brand for her diaper changing stations, mini crib, and pack and play, and her regular crib. They're so soft. Like I don't want to use any other sheets. Stroller fan, really any stroller fan will do. I know that like TJ Maxx usually has a ton of them. There's a lot on Amazon, but so nice. Usually those stroller fans either have clips or like those like flexible legs, which I like the flexible legs better because then you can attach it to like bigger handles or things, or just like set it on the table, versus like clip has to be like a certain size. I even used that stroller fan during labor and delivery because I was so hot, and like having that at the hospital with us was so helpful. I got a nursing poncho that just goes like over your head, like typical poncho. That is obviously great for nursing in public if you're uncomfortable just nursing without any cover. But it also doubles as like a baby car seat cover, and it has like a really big opening for your head, and so that opening covers like the handle of the car seat and some of the car seat, so you're not like enclosing your baby, because if you don't know, you never want to fully cover the baby in a stroller or car seat without like full airflow, because it gets really hot there really quickly and it can be dangerous. I'm gonna mention our bassinet just because our bed is really tall, so we were having a hard time finding a bedside bassinet that would like go to the level of our mattress, and the Halo bassinet is the tallest that you can like bring the actual bassinet up. So that was the only bassinet that worked for us. If your bed is really tall and you can't find a bassinet that will work for you, check out Halo bassinet. They go up the tallest from what we found. Sound machine, there's a ton of options out there. We got the one from Cozy because it's a sound machine and also a nightlight that's really easy to use. It's rechargeable, so you don't have to have it plugged in all the time, and it has an app that you can like operate the light and music and volume and all that stuff. You can even like program so that like your, let's say, wake up music comes on every morning at the same time, so you can start like getting your baby onto like a somewhat of like a routine or schedule if you want. Baby cameras, there's basically 2 types. There are cameras that have an app, and so you can watch them on your phone, or there are cameras that have a separate screen. We opted for a separate screen because when the baby is sleeping, I want to be able to use my phone for other things. And also if it's a separate screen like this one here, it typically doesn't use your Wi-Fi, it just is a radio, right? So the camera has like a little antenna, and this is just a receiver, so you can take that anywhere with you as long as you can plug in the camera. You can use this. This was really nice to use to take with us traveling, so we didn't have to try to connect it to the Wi-Fi everywhere we were staying, and it's just you plug in the camera and it works. The baby is awake, so I'm gonna go get her and then come back to this video. Okay, baby's playing. Speaking of, she's playing in her playpen. We have a dog. He is a 5-year-old black lab mix, very high energy. So we wanted, like, once she started spending more time in tummy time, we wanted something to like protect her. And at first we got this like foldable playpen that's kind of like the, you know, the cloth material. I didn't like how it looked, so we ended up getting this plastic one. It's really easy to like fold and put away. It's pretty lightweight. You can attach all kinds of toys to it. It even came with like a table and a chair attachment for when the baby is older. And we really like using it outside. It just sits outside because that's where our dog sometimes gets the zoomies, and so we want to make sure that the baby is safe. And this plastic one is just so easy to clean. You can just like hose it off, so it just lives outside for summer. For the baby carriers, I have 3. I have the Ergo Baby full-on carrier, I have the wrap carrier, and we also have the hip carrier, and we like all of them. The Ergo Baby is great because it's very, very adjustable. There's so many like straps and clips and whatnot, so you can make it very comfortable for yourself and the baby. What I don't like about it is that it looks like a hiking backpack. It's just not super cute, like with all those like handles and straps and clips. It's just, you know, not the cutest thing. Doesn't go well with all of the cute mom outfits. The wrap carrier I really like using still. The baby is 6 months. It is just so cute and special to have the baby literally like wrapped to you. My baby loves napping in it, and it looks a lot cuter than the Ergo Baby. And then the hip carrier is, we are like obsessed with it. I think the Touche Baby is the original brand that's like quite pricey. We got a knockoff brand from Amazon. It works amazing. It's also super adjustable. Mine and my husband's waists are pretty different size, so that works for both of us. And it's basically like a little like seat that's attached to your hip that you can use. I think we started using it from around like 4 months. It's when the baby started sitting a little bit better. It takes away the weight from your arm, so you're not carrying the weight. You just need your arm to like hold the baby so that they don't like fall to the side, and the weight is like on your hips, and then you have your second arm free to do whatever. So convenient. We use it a ton. We use it a lot for the days when the baby feels a little bit more sensitive and wants to be held more, or like we're dancing, or you know, like we take that, like if we go to our friend's house for dinner or something, we'll always take that. It's just so much more comfortable. If you've never seen this crab before, who are you? Where are you living? It is so popular, but for a really good reason. It's such an entertaining toy for babies to like start the tummy time. And even now that our baby is like starting to crawl, she still loves like trying to like go for it and reach out for it. It's just like a very entertaining toy for them. I love that. Chest rub for babies. If there's any congestion, the chest rub that's safe for babies is like amazing. We put that on her chest and like neck area every night, and I believe that it helps her sleep better. The one that we use is from Maddie's. It's a really good size, like amount of rub for a good price. And then, you know, out of other like necessities, you obviously have your like teethers and rattles and like loveys and like toys and whatnot for the baby, which I feel like kind of depends what your baby will like. You just can't always know right away, but we use those like silicone cords for all of the toys, and they're so helpful. They attach to the toy or to the bottle, to like really anything. And then you can either like attach it to stroller, car seat, or like I'll literally attach it to my bra strap if I don't have anything else, so that if the baby drops it, it doesn't go on the floor. You don't have to wash it or find something else for it to chew on. It just hangs there. So those are great. This was the end of my list, and kind of like random things that we found very helpful for the first 6 months of our baby's life. I hope you find that helpful as well, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.